Okay. Let's see. It says we're streaming. Oh, here we go. I think there's some lag here going on with the stream because it's not showing up in my preview. Let's see. This is professional ass streaming right here. Let's see if this helps. Oh yes, there we go. We are absolutely live. Uh, awesome. Hello, folks. Uh, I'm Sean. It's nice to meet you. If you haven't been on my channel before, I'm just playing tabletop RPGs like D&D and Burning Wheel and whatnot. And I was going to do my Burning Wheel prep stream tonight. And almost immediately before I started, I had been talking over a chat that I have with my players. I say my players with the other players in the game. I think that's important. And one of them had posted some things about their character that are, in case they watch this, 100% fine, but it means that we have to tweak like everything that we had already set up for this game. So, that being the case, I actually need to, rather than do the GM prep, uh, because it means that I have to rethink situations and NPCs and everything that would be interesting to anybody watching Burning Wheel. I'm going to save that until we have kind of some of these things ironed out. And instead, tonight, I'm going to go ahead and do a video game stream. And it's been a long time, but I'm going to go back to playing Torment Tides of Numenera. Uh, we'll see how it goes. It's been, man, I don't know, a month maybe since I played it last. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe even more than a month. So I don't really remember where I'm at, but I know that I'm pretty close to the beginning of the game. So we've still got a long ways to go. Um, I'll since uh, it's based on the same engine that Pillars of Eternity uses. It's the isometric view, uh, somewhat tactical game, and then heavily based in text. So I'll do my best to not put on silly voices and read everything. Um, I've never actually watched anybody stream one of these kinds of games, uh, so I don't know how much it's normal to read through like dialogue options and whatnot. But if you happen to be watching this, feel free to hit me up in the chat, and I will certainly take much more experienced players' advice. I'm actually terrible at these games. I'm bad at tactics. I am good at story games. I am bad at tactical games. So like for some of you, I'm sure that this is going to be just a really like painful experience to watch. Just be like, why are you doing that? Why don't you make good decisions? Uh, it's just not the way that my brain works. But these games usually have an okay story, so it's we're basically playing through the narrative. So we're gonna give it a shot. We'll see how it turns out. I'm gonna switch over to the game here in a second. Um, actually, uh, before I start the game proper, I'm going to run out because I'm sure that you guys wanted me to fire up a stream, talk to you about not not doing the thing I was going to do and playing a game instead. And then instead of playing the actual game, taking a break so that I can go and get a beer. That is what you all came here to see, is me going and and getting beer. So give me just a moment. I will return shortly, and when I do, I'm going to go ahead and start up my game of Tides of Numenera. Be back in just a moment. All right. I think we're back at being uh, actually playing the freaking game. Hang on one second. I just realized that the desktop audio is not coming through. So let's try that. Yes? No? Oh, it probably helps if I switch. Yes, that's what we want. That is absolutely what we want. Right there. Okay. Let me get rid of that. And okay. So we're actually back in the game now. So, like I said, it's been, I don't know how long it's actually been since I've played this. Um, but I'm going to go ahead and hit continue, and we'll actually find out uh, where I was, I think. Here we go. What's this? What's this looking like? Oh yeah, there we are.
Done.
Apparently I'm going right there. Okay, so to sort of refamiliarize myself, uh, I am playing the Last Castoff, and I believe I'm like the vestige of some kind of god that like just makes clones of themselves, puts their consciousness in the body until they don't want it anymore, and then are just like, fuck this guy, and tosses him away. So uh, I had crashed into this big room with a crystal coffin right in there, and everything's busted because I, crashed into it like a goddamn meteor. Uh, and that's kind of where we left off. Uh, uh, oh, here we go. Lower machinery, quick fingers. Attempt to scavenge what you can from the arm's housing. And here we go with tutorials because I am a noob. Uh, okay, so So this is kind of a cool mechanic, and I had forgotten about that, where you actually kind of spend resources to increase your chance. So if I go 2, I'm 95% chance. I've got a 95% chance of success if I, but it's gonna cost me some of these points here. I'm gonna go ahead and yes, there we go. I got spray flesh. That sounds awesome. Oh, okay. So it's basically like a little health potion. Let's take a look at the housing here. The equipment in the base remains at least somewhat operational as the constant stream of... Alright. I'm going to leave the device alone. And I am, as you do in these sorts of games, going to take a look at my journal. If... There we go. Man, my computer is laggy as fuck. I came home today after being out for not even that long to find my computer asking me to install a boot drive. So I have a feeling that my hard drive is not long for this world, but I backed everything up, fortunately. Uh, but my replacement isn't going to be here for a little while, so that's fun. All right. So, uh, I only have one quest here. Fallen to Earth. I've miraculously survived a fall from many kilometers above the Earth's surface, only to find myself in another unexpected situation. My only hope of stopping the sorrow, the creature that hunts me, is to climb inside the crystal resonance chamber and activate the device. Unfortunately, the resonance chamber was badly damaged by my fall, so I'll need it fixed. I have to find a way to repair it. Uh, Alligern, who is one of my companions, this dude right here, says I should go speak with the cultists of the Changing God. The Changing God is the person who I am an ex part of, I guess. While Kalistegi directed me to the Order of Truth. And of course, each one dislikes the other. Like each one of my companions right now dislikes the other faction. So I'm guessing that whoever uh, whoever I decide to go with, the other one is going to basically tell me to f off. Um, let's see. So that is in my backpack. What exactly is this? So this is a tiny synth canister sprays a sticky gelatinous substance. Uh, I don't want to discard it or use it. Does it just stay in my backpack? No. I have to put this somewhere in order. Doesn't go in quest items. Found it. Let's go. Nope. No idea. I don't know. There's no equip. Okay. Alright, well, I guess
All right.
in the absence of any real knowledge of what to do here, just gonna head out.
I need to talk to you.
Oh, and this guy apparently needs to talk to me, like, right away. Convenient.
This is the reef of fallen worlds, kid. It's a dangerous place at the best of times. And with you lighting up the sky as you fell, well, we should get out of here as soon as possible.
I agree. Which, I don't know which one of her he's looking at. Alright. Raising eyes, eyebrows knowingly. Uh, okay, so here's the inevitable make it through all of the dialogue blocks to figure out, or dialogue options to figure out what it is that is going on. But what makes the reef so dangerous? Some closer than others. What are Numenera? That's a good question. You want me to tell you? Sorry. Everything left over from the prior worlds. Saga's Cliffs thrives by trading artifacts from ancient civilizations. Hells, you can't scoop a handful of earth without finding dirt. Dirt from prior worlds mixed with it. Numenera is anything from the prior worlds, but mostly we mean the stuff of value to us. A lot of the Numenera are just oddities, fancy trinkets with little real use, but sometimes you'll get a cipher that lets you do something incredible. Artifacts are worth even more. A cipher will do something once, but an artifact lasts a lot longer. Though they can burn out at the most inconvenient times. Not that it's ever happened to me. Look, after I promised you guys that I wouldn't just read all of this, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm very sorry. But we could remake the world if we knew a tenth of the secrets of the ancients, but most days it's a challenge us to survive. Okay. Oh god. I'm not sure I want to go through all of the backstory, but it's kind of how these games work, isn't it? Oh good, thank you. Ask me again when we get out of here. I don't trust the damn wreath any more than the company we keep. Oh yeah. Sorry, my phone buzzed and it was Instagram spam, which is my favorite thing in the goddamn world. All right, I'm gonna ask this guy about his tattoos. They sound interesting. These, they're nothing. Call them a consolation if you must. Okay, I don't know what any of that means, but all right. What's up with Calistegi? I always like when they have to have their own like special proper nouns for games like this. I shouldn't make fun because it's almost a fantasy trope that you can't call anything by regular names. Uh, so they've got a Skull Arc. Uh, all right. Should we do next? All right, let's keep going. I like it how about time. Like it was my idea that we sit down and have a chat. Okay, that's some weird shit going on right now.
In this world, then.
Is this? This is. Yeah. See now this is sad because like all of this dialogue stuff pops up, uh, but the actual interesting thing is now behind it. Talk to them. Cones continue whirling and laughing like enraptured dancers, giving no sign that they've heard you. What are you for? Cones greet your question with a split second of hushed silence, followed by delighted peals of helpless giggling. Good thing I've got these quick fingers. Oh. Now see, that is a weird little thing right there. Why bother enacting this system if it's just going to like let you do it? I don't know if there was math behind that, that like there was a possibility of failure with maybe a different character build. Uh, but if not, it's like one of those weird kind of pointless decisions. You managed to graze one of them with the tip of your finger. Rorn, a voice says. Uh, okay. I got 2 XP for that. Watch them for patterns. Okay. I'll leave those alone now. Alright, let's see what I've got as far as an over. Looks like just a bunch of random. I will say this.
Go then.
The
Yes.
the visuals of this game are cool. Like, this is very like weird fantasy, and that's not usually kind of my bag. I tend to like either like pure fantasy or pure sci-fi, that like weird mix of sci-fi and fantasy, uh, where like magic has kind of replaced the ancient like precursor technology. Usually like doesn't do it for me, but I don't I can't say anything about the rest of this game, having not played it or watched anybody play it. But just to look at it, it's a very pretty game. Uh, it's kind of a hallmark of this style of game, though, because they have the benefit of doing these like nice pre-rendered maps. Always touch the glowing black obelisk. That's a rule in every game. I knew someone who did what you're about to do. Oh, that could have ripped my face off. Ah. I'm gonna do the smart thing and run the risk of letting it. Quick fingers. Oh shit. Yeah, no, that was a poor decision. Yeah, let's leave that thing alone.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
On it.
It's nice that I don't actually have to hide, like skill, hit magic.
Naturally.
Actually, let's see if I can go this way.
Sure.
Let's touch the giant pulsating glob. That's always safe. Bubbling mass of sludge floats on the water. Okay, sweet. Made it. I found a cipher. Ciphers are Numenera objects that can trigger a powerful effect but can only be used once. Ciphers and your cipher limit score are displayed in a special section of your inventory screen. Take care not to accumulate more ciphers than your cipher limit, or you will experience unpleasant side effects. I got fresh vapors. Leave that alone. So it looks like, oh cool. There's like an old spaceship engine or something right here. You got like a laser bridges and stairs. Let's take a look here at my character. Tori. So I've got, I can carry 2. So what do fresh vapors do? Okay, heals 10 points of intellect and confers +1 intellect edge. Okay.
In an instant.
Good. Vice is collecting black goop from somewhere underwater and pumping it into the nearby spout.
Of course.
Go touch the door, because I like to be safe. Examine it more carefully. So no knobs, no buttons. Let's knock on it.
On it.
Some crazy ass shit, right? Oh. Got some more stuff. So shins are money, I think. What's this? Illuminated force. Alright, so it's kind of like the healing spray. Encephalic rush. Alright.
Of course.
One of my other favorite games. I shouldn't say favorite games. One of my other favorite things about these kinds of games is the having to sort through the lore, where they've sort of renamed. They've got special names for everything.
Here we go then.
Oh, that sounds ominous. What's going on here? As you step onto what looks like the back of the enormous construct, 4 strangers approach you. In the lead is a wiry man with parallel scars running from cheek to collarbone on the left side of his face. He gives you a welcoming smile, pulling on gray gloves embedded with pulsing lights. He's about to say something to you when he notices Callistegi. I thought you'd sworn off trawling the reef. So I guess they're probably from the same order? Oh, maybe not. I'm gonna let them talk it out here. I was wondering specifically if you had seen a fallen star that landed here not long ago. Nope, nothing like that around here. She's not gonna give me up. If I ask him nice scars, do you think he's going to tell me how he got those scars? So, here's my options. Totally change the subject. Tell him the truth, that I fell from the sky. lie to him. I think I'm gonna lie. Got a 50% chance. 70% chance sounds pretty good. See, now, like in that earlier situation where I automatically had 100%, I was a little meh. But now I actually really like that system when it comes to like dealing with uh, the dialogue options, because usually if you pick it, if you pick like some kind of skill based dialogue option, uh, it will either automatically give it to you, which is what I think they do in Pillars of Eternity, which is totally fine. If you have the skill, you just get it. Uh, or they'll roll, come up with a random number behind the scenes, and then you'll succeed or fail, and you don't know which it is. But this way, you actually have some choice in the matter. Like, it becomes a tactical decision, uh, or a strategic decision, uh, about how much you're willing to risk to succeed. Uh, so that's really cool. All right, so it looks like Koro and his three buddies are scavengers. Like, they just come down here and grab stuff from the reef. They saw me fall from the sky, came to investigate. And Alligern thinks Callistege sold us out. I don't think so. Oh, yes. Be at each other's throats. This is like the beginning of every anime. Right here. As long as you got three people, like, two of them hate each other. Back her up. And yeah. All right. So here's my. This is where they're gonna make me make the choice. I figured that they would give me some time to make it here. Uh, all right. I feel like I need to play the Peacemaker at least a little bit here and see if they can't work out their problem. Uh, because in these kinds of games, having more party members is better than having fewer party members. Uh, but I think in the event that they can't, I'm gonna go with Callistege. It's 10 o'clock now. I think I'm gonna. This is gonna be a reasonably short. I think I'm gonna go till about 10:30 tonight, um, or thereabouts. Set myself a timer here. Uh, so yeah, about another half hour of this game, and then I have to wake up early. So we'll see how it goes after that. So these two have been pissed off at each other for a while. Fine, I'm gonna go with Callistegi. Okay, so I can always come back and get Aligern, but only if I leave her behind. Not a, not a big, not a big fan of her calling me child. All right. At the north end of the platform, it looks like here. Let's take a peek at some of these things.
Yes, child. Of course.
All right.
Let's leave the area. So, like I said, I haven't played this. You've seen as much of this game as I have if you've been watching any of this stream right now. My impression is that it was intended to be a kind of a spiritual successor to Planescape Torment, which maybe I'll do after this one. Now we're in the talking to people phase. This guy's looking for somebody. Get to that star before the others did? Guess not. A lot of people went looking, huh? Blue tide raised by a tiny amount. Don't like leaving folk to New Sagas on their own. Folk new to Sagas on their own. If you have questions about the city or Circus Minor in particular, I'll answer them free of charge. Oh, nice. Oh, and of course he knows Callistegi. He knows the city better than almost anyone. All right. So, Circus Minor, at the heart of the city. So this is like the market square. This is where people show up and meet. Let's see. I can't look around. What's happening on that stage? Which stage, I don't really know, but say, obviously my dude can see it. Okay, so an execution. It'll be going on for a few days. Wow. Anyone around here know how to fix complex machinery? Rada, that's the bug lady in the market, is pretty good with machines. You might ask her for advice. Okay. Otherwise, you'll want to visit the foreman in the underbelly. I ask about something else.
I'll remember that.
It's the Order of Truth. Government Square. Creative name. Here, follow the path around to the left and look for the stairs going up. Okay. Can you tell me about the city? Government Square, Cliff's Edge, Underbelly, and Caravanserai. About the reefs. You think it's haunted? Silver tide rise. I don't know what the tides are. Alright. Got a good kicking from him for trying the same thing once. Okay, well that's good. Alright. So, Caravanserai. That's the port. Okay. So, any ship that can fly. So, we got flying ships in this setting. Good to know. Good to know. And it's where did this guy that people leave. Okay. Cliff's edge. Folks build their houses out on the ledge over the sea, and everyone gets upset when one of them falls. So, the Los Angeles hillsides. About the underbelly. This is where the homeless people probably live. Yeah. Cannibal, cultists, mutants, carkers, and thugs. Whatever a carker is. And Government Square. I'm gonna guess it's the rich people. Yep. Bet you can guess what's up there. Government. Let's ask about something else. You live here?
Making a note.
Cult of the Changing God. Sure, I'm the Changing God. Let's not need to ask him some questions. I'm guessing Carker is slang for crazy person. In Planescape, it was Burke or Bubber, and that had been established in the D&D setting. Hey, look, a role-playing game guy is talking about a computer game based on a role-playing game. But yeah, so I guess Numenera needed its own name for people who may or may not be crazy. All right, where can I find a place to sleep? All right. Out. Let's take a look at my character sheets here. I haven't done that. Teleport to a point within range, then gain phased. This is like reading the text on a magic card. Like I'm not even gonna worry about it until I see it, and then figure out what to do from there. All right. My codex. So Allegern, Calistegi. He's got cool curls. That's me. I'm just a dude with a robot head, I guess. Notes on all of Labyrinth. Oh, okay, that was where I started. The ninth world. Okay. I see what's going on. So I'm guessing that this is
All right.
Earth way in the future, so far in the future that things have become magic. Okay, gotcha. Let's check out this execution that's going on. going on? What is Riz's crime? Treason. Stole state secrets to the enemy of Saga's cliffs. How does the execution work? Our nanos induce him in a hallucinogenic state. This state he experiences visions, nightmares, really. He speaks of the things he sees, and his words become flesh as they leave his mouth. Shape the flesh into a human-like form. The death you see, but... Wow, that's pretty fucked up right there. As more strands escape his mouth, the death wraps around him as they slowly crush the life out of him. As the condemned is dead, the devourer of wrongs will eat his corpse. Some believe there is wisdom to be gained from the rantings of the condemned. I have never gleaned any. Others say that the torment of the condemned means nothing, but it deters would-be criminals from committing offenses of their own. I've never noticed that to be true either. Why does that dude eat the bad criminals? He is of the proper noun, proper noun. And suck the memories of the dead from their marrow. I don't think your memories are held in your marrow, but whatevs. Okay. Why is everybody watching this? What's happening here? Got it. Talk to this dude.
I say, you look like someone who believes in justice. How'd you like to help a poor soul wrongfully condemned?
I don't need anything. But my friend there on the platform is dying. No shit. Alright. What's your plan? This sounds like an extremely risky plan. Would it be simpler to talk to the crowd at the execution? Sure. Alright, give me the proper story. Alright, once you have the badge of office, you will tell the council clerk you are from the Judicial Oversight Committee, looking into corruption and the commutation of capital sentences. The stay you're asking for is that of a notorious gangster named Cole Carden, who was mysteriously set free a few years ago. This cannot bite me in the ass in any possible way.
Making a note.
Okay, so here's the bug lady that I needed to talk to.
All right.
shadows cast by the folds of this merchant's cowl, you glimpse hints of verdant chitin and amber mandibles erupting from pale human flesh. Let's see. You appear to be transforming into an insect. Said, someone else have my tattoo. Hail lady. Alright. Appear to be transforming into an insect. Oh, so apparently she has too many things, and it's turning into a bug. Awesome. It's nice to know what I have to look forward to in this game. Alright. Got spray flesh. Okay, so these three right here looks like they heal the points that I spend on the dialogue option things. That one does health. Okay. Build health, might, and speed for all party members. Cool. That's Cypher Cryo Start. So I don't have any weapons at all. Okay, these are all ciphers. I can only carry one more. Okay. Also, I don't have that much money. Oh.
Coming.
Fine.
If I was being diligent about this game, I'd be
Yes.
examining everything. Somebody's saying something about sorrow, though. And this guy? Nice. Just making it up as I go, pal. Arms merchant. Let's see what you got for sale. That. Oh, I guess I should just take my character. What can I? Let's see what we got. So I can't use heavy weapons. which means I guess I can use melee weapons. Okay. I have no weapons currently. I have one. 35 money dollars. All right. What I got? What you got? Dagger. Yeah. My shield. I think I can shield. I could buy a crossbow. So this one doesn't do as much damage, it's like. I'm gonna go with it anyway.
Good balance.
Alright. What she got? She's got a cloak. Oh, she's got a laser gun. Looks like. Cool. Guy has a broadsword. Sticky's dress. I guess I can. Guess I can shield. Should I shield? I don't know if I should shield. I'm not gonna wait. Can I? Hear what you got. Can I offhand? No? No. Can't offhand. Okay. I'll stick with what I got for the moment then, I suppose. Why is your partner narrating me? Why is your partner narrating me? Okay. Alright, I guess I'm out. Let's talk to Felinda. Previous inhabitant of this body? The thief asked. This thief borrowed a book. Ah, side quest. Apparently there's a lot of me's that have been around. I will find it. Gold and indigo.
Updated my journal.
Alright. So now I've got secondary quests. Gotta find a book, and I got to go and help Bro out with his guy that's being executed. Really, the one thing that there's nothing on this character sheet that indicates is what the actual hides are, and apparently there are a bunch of colors of them.
How may I guide you?
Yeah.
I'm going.
Alright. As exciting as this has been, what the fuck is that?
All right.
Let's take a look at the big alien. Oi, no gawking for free. El Jinto will get gone. Alright. Does have a very pointy hat. There's a Nick Thermia. Could be female or genderless, or many gendered. Uh, okay. How did you capture it? I say, with a minute and a half left to go in this stream. How'd you get it into the city? The trap is more collapsible than it appears. Alright. I'm out.
On my way.
Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and let me.
In this world, then.
I've been playing Pillars of Eternity, and I keep trying to formation change, or move over in formation. I have 2 viewers now. Hello, welcome to the stream. You got here just in time for me to be about to shut it down, but I appreciate you stopping by. I really do. Because yeah, I'm about to save the game here. It is 10:30 here in California time. So I need to turn into a pumpkin here. Let's go ahead and save the game. Whole bunch of autosaves. Saved game. Just gonna call it Sean Twitch. Go. Boom. And we'll exit to the main menu. Well, I certainly appreciate all y'all, all y'all, the couple of people that stopped in to watch this. Uh, I will try and I've been kind of not doing a whole lot with this Twitch channel, especially as far as video games go. Uh, lately, it's been crazy. Uh, been remodeling some stuff. I'm invaded my wife's office, which makes it even more chaos than she's usually used to dealing with. So hopefully next time that I'm on, my own office is done. So I'll be in a new location with a better light because this one sucks. And hopefully that will work out. And I will try to make an effort to do some more streams. But this has been fun. Hopefully next time some people stop in, chat, and let me know what you think. If you want to see anything else that I'm doing, you can look right up here in this little corner, bing, right there, and that is all the places that you can find me. If you are interested, if you're a tabletop gamer, especially, I every Tuesday, just about every Tuesday, we play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Let me go ahead and stop that. We've been playing the Curse of Strahd campaign, which is the 5th edition update of the old Ravenloft adventures. I think we are real close to being done with that. We've played actually 23 sessions. I guess a little more than that. There's some that I couldn't show up to, so those didn't get streamed, and I made some mistakes on a couple of streams. So there's a couple of bits missing, but 20 sessions or so we have available. You can go right up here and take a look at the YouTube channel. You'll find it there. Also, we do some one shots. Blades in the Dark. We did a handful of sessions of. Hopefully, that's a game that we'll be able to sort of go back to um, once once Strahd is finished up. And then on Sundays, I have just started a brand new Burning Wheel campaign, which if you're here, you probably if you've just stumbled across it, Burning Wheel is my game, and I know it well. So that should be either really good or it's going to crash and burn horribly. But I think it should be really good. Um, that will be Sundays. The time is still a little up in the air. It really depends on how things work out. We'll be using Roll 20, and the three of the other players are in South Dakota. My wife and I, who are both playing, are here in California. So the time difference kind of makes things interesting, but it will most likely be sometime around 7:30 Pacific time in the evening on Sundays, and then in uh, on Wednesdays at the time I was doing this. Normally, I'm going to try and do GM prep streams. It didn't happen this time because of a bunch of changes that happened kind of last minute in the game. So there's not really anything for me to prep yet. Uh, but that will be coming up. Just stay tuned and check it out. Check us out on Tuesdays. And in the meanwhile, I'll be doing my best to stream some other games. And when I have the funds and resources secured, I will see what I can do about setting up a multi PC system so that I can actually stream games from the PlayStation 4 as well as from the PC. But yes, thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble while we played Torment Tides of Numenera, and I will see you, if not tomorrow, then sometime soon.